Good evening, Southern Maryland, and I'm aspiring meteorologist John Bordash with you right now to give you an updated look at your forecast. And today we saw another weird weather day. Our high temperature of 68 degrees was actually recorded right around lunchtime today. Ever since then, we've been looking at these temperatures falling down to 52 degrees, which is our current temperature. And we did see some rain today, right around a tenth of an inch of rain was very common across the area. We didn't see all that much rain, but the rain we did see was all associated with the cold front, and we will definitely start to see some of those big changes in our weather pattern. Now, First Alert Radar isn't showing anything, and it's not going to over the next few days. We're going to be looking at maybe a few clouds across the area, but again, nothing in the way of raindrops or even snowflakes. Now, current temperatures already at near 9 o'clock. 37 back towards Frostburg, 52 in downtown DC, 52 at Pax River. Again, the temperature is going to continue to fall, so we probably won't see our official low temperature until midnight tonight. And we are looking at a lot of 40s inland where you see those shadings of blue. Now, something I do want to touch on really quick is Super Typhoon Haiyan. I think that's the way you would pronounce that, Haiyan. This is a major storm, probably one of the strongest tropical cyclones in the entire world ever recorded. Now, all a typhoon is the equivalent of our hurricane. They just call it a typhoon over there. Currently impacting areas in the Philippines. It's already made landfall in the Philippines, and it's currently working its way across the island nation. Winds currently 190 miles per hour. That is stronger than Hurricane Katrina was. There we'll be looking at a lot of storm surge. We saw a storm surge with Hurricane Katrina right around 28 feet in some locations. You saw the damage that did. Storm surge here, right around 50 feet. Yeah, we're going to be looking at a lot of damage reports and a lot of reports of death, and a lot of damage reports coming out of this area over the next few days. Now back here, we're talking about the possibility of snow. Is it really possible? Well, let me explain to you the setup before we start to go into detail of chances of snow. Now, right now, here's Washington, right? We're basically in the DC metro area. Here's that jet stream where all the cold air is trapped currently on up towards portions of Canada, northern portions of the country. What we're going to look at happen is by early next week, that jet stream is going to come on down towards the south, and we're going to look at a high pressure system develop, and that's going to be giving us some cold air. Coldest air of the season thus far. Then, we're going to look at a low pressure system developed from the Gulf of Mexico, move on up the coast. That right there is what could set the stage for a possible snowstorm. Again, the key word is possible. Here's some of the very many scenarios we could look at. We could look at an aerial ride rain event with maybe some snowflakes back towards the mountains. Something else that's possible is that we look at a lot of snow from I-95 back towards the west into the mountains, with that shading of blue back towards Cumberland. Very heavy snow, and maybe some mix here. And something that I would personally like to see, but probably won't happen, is a scenario where we look at a very strong coastal low develop, bringing in a lot of cold air, which sets up the heaviest bands of snow in southern Maryland and the eastern shore, with snow from I-95 on over towards the Atlantic beaches. I'm not going to put percentages on these scenarios just yet, but just know, again, the possibility is there for snow. We'll definitely at least see some rain. We'll see something from the storm. The question is what and to what magnitude. Now, the 7-day forecast does show 55 degrees for tomorrow. We're going to be looking at windy conditions, so do expect to be carrying that jacket around tomorrow. As we head on over into the weekend, temperatures go back up into the 60s, just to go back below average. Again, look at Wednesday and Thursday. That's when we're going to be looking at that pivotal time for possible storm development. Again, Wednesday, the high temperature really struggling to get out of the 30s, maybe the lower 40s for the coastal locations. If we were to see snow right now, it looks like the best chances would either be Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, or Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Again, this doesn't look to be a prominent snow system for us. Higher elevations, yes. Again, I'll continue to keep you updated on this. Keep an eye on the forecast over the next few days, as it's really going to be changing a lot, especially as we look at midweek next week. Again, stay safe, have a nice and safe one, and I'll have another update for you tomorrow morning.